Hi, my name is Tom. I'm going to welcome back to Opus Magnum. On to Chapter 4, but before we start Chapter 4, my buddy Pat started playing, and it turns out that some of the ones back here that I thought I had the lowest on, I didn't. I'm trying to think of one in particular, probably in here. Waterproof sealant was one of those. And both of these are in the lowest part of the histogram, but unfortunately, this bar encompasses both 30 cost and 50 cost. So just, for instance, this is what the 30 cost looks like. It's just a rotating arm, where I believe this one I used a piston, apparently. And that's where the 20 cost difference is. So you just gotta be a little bit more creative in order to get it like that. But yeah, so those histograms suck, but they can be fixed with one simple addition, and in addition to showing my best and whatever this last one was and the previous one, when you're solving it, they should somehow implement whatever the minimum is that anybody's ever gotten, like a high score leaderboard sort of thing. Because for the cost, I mean, it's bad enough for the cost. The area is even worse, and the worst yet is the cycles, because this, although that looks like a range of about, what, 12 or 25 cycles in there? But on some of the higher ones where this thing goes up to 900, one tick of the bar could be, a range of 100 cycles. So you have no idea if you are the lowest or not. But anyways, back to chapter 4. Now that that's done. They're quite capable, dare say the best of this type I've seen, in fact. Trustworthiness, they'll likely stick to a deal built around shared aims, but they're not the types to develop blind loyalty. Why not meet them yourself? They're holed up in an abandoned ship along the river Nils. Interesting. Clara Soria. Concordia. Well, that's Concordia. Yeah, duh. You sure you won't get in trouble hanging out in the bad part of town with a rogue alchemist? My parents don't know. I spend a lot of time in the observatory, and they always assume I'm there. Not as if they would check for themselves. It's a shame you never got to use Van Tassen's observatory when you visited. I was tasked with fixing it right afterwards. That's okay. I still had a nice time. Even though you were with Frederick? Excuse me. I loved Frederick. You what? He was kind to me, maybe the only one who's ever been. It was really nice spending time with him. It's true that kindness is a rare trait in house air. I wish I could have protected him. He didn't deserve the world he was born into. None of us do. Lethard separation. So, this is raw lead ore. You should have seen when we had cases and cases of gin around here. Why, to isolate individual elements from the alcohol? Yes, exactly. How resourceful of you. That's a sharp deduction, Clara. I've always been interested in alchemy, but my mother says it's too dangerous for me to pursue. She thinks I'd explode the place. Alchemy is dangerous, but not the way your mother thinks. But not in the way your mother thinks. Meaning, the products of alchemy are used in danger, blah, blah, blah. Okay, what are we doing? Interesting. So you gotta take this completely apart. Oh, that's weird. It's not all of them, it's every other one. Huh. Well, I'm gonna try doing it with this. Okay, okay, so I was just thinking in my head. So we need a separator, obviously. To get these salt ones off, it's going to be really easy. It's basically just going to pick it up, rotate it, 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 and then just drop it off. So that should be relatively easy. The challenge is going to be... Oh, maybe that won't be such a challenge. Okay, so we're... So again, first I'm going to take off the salt, I think. So it'll be easiest is just go around the ring and break them off. And then with these, I basically have to wrap it around myself or something. So maybe I want it like this. Wrap it around myself. Around here, split it. Grab it. Come over here. Split it, move it, rotate it, split it, dump, dump, dump. That's how the end is going to be once I get... First, let's worry about the salt. So we're going to grab here. I think easiest would just be bring it 1, 2, 3 around, just split it right away. Grab it. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Which means I should still have the salt on me. Oh, but it's not. Only part of it's broken, isn't it then? 1, 2. That's gonna split that. And that's where I want it to end. So maybe I should rotate it here, cut this one first, then split that. Because the salt's on this side. So let's do that. We're gonna rotate it and then do that. And that oops. Rotated it the wrong way. I did it again. I need to go the other way. Okay, so that cut that. I actually don't need to I could rotate it again. Or I could just rotate it back. Let's just rotate it back. And then go here. And that should break the salt at that point. And then I'll drop the salt off. And now we're going to grab this piece. And basically do it again. So rotate it twice. Rotate it into place. That should split this atom off. And then we need to let go. Go right, grab it. Need to rotate it or pivot it, and then go left. You didn't grab it there. It's the only thing I don't particularly like about the commands so that it doesn't insert. Maybe there's a hotkey. I don't know. Okay, 1. And then just go 1 more and drop it. And essentially it's going to be repeating that, so we'll just do this. Actually, it's all this whole thing, isn't it? Wait, what? Yeah, it's this whole thing. Oh, and then I need the second part here. That's that, right? Okay. Now, this part is going to be really easy, I think. Basically, it's just go right. Grab it, pivot it, because now it's going to be around me, sort of. But that will also break off the first piece, so I'm just going to go drop it off. Let's let go, and then go back. And then for this one, I will probably just grab it, separate it, move this piece there, rotate it, and then it's just dump it all in, I think, at that point. So we need to go right once more, grab it, rotate right, that'll split it. Now we're going to let go, rotate left, we're going to grab it, move it left, and drop it. Drop it. Go right twice, because that's where I left it, right? Because it's facing like this. Or wait, it's facing like this. Yeah, so go right, grab it, We're going to pivot it, which will split the last. Now we got all 3 here. We're going to go D left, drop it. We're going to go 2 left, grab, oops. Still learning the commands here. 2 right, drop it. 1, 2, 3 left, grab it. 1, 2, 3 right, drop and reset. Right? I think we got it, so let's check that. There we go. So essentially, if you wanted to build a molecule like that, you would just take this and do it in the reverse. With the one exception of wherever these things line up, like this would have to be here and there. And then the end product would have to be here because you couldn't pass through this. Actually, no, you couldn't do that with this, could you? Because these things are dependent on being able to go over these 2 products. I guess if you start the 2 products in the same place. Anyway. So there you go. Lowest cost, pretty sure, because that is 1 arm and that is it. So that is definitely the lowest cost. Extracting the essence of lead from ore. There's something no alchemist has had to do for centuries. Solving these ancient problems for yourself must be fascinating, though. Maybe. Oh, that's right, because we got the guy we intercepted an ore shipment. In a way, you're reinventing the field on your own. That's one way to look at it. For my part, I keep thinking I've traveled backward in time. What fun, though, retracing the origins of alchemy. Stain remover. I don't suppose you have something that will get out a stain. What happened? I just slipped a little on the way, and I don't want to give my parents any opportunity to be suspicious. We can get that cleaned up like new, I'm sure. A stain remover? Now we're back to the old Van Tassen times. To think I was just getting so full of myself. Glyph of Purification transmutes 2 atoms of the same metal into a single atom of their next highest form. Unlike the Glyph of Projection, it does not require Quicksilver. So, okay. That is an interesting looking molecule there, sir. And we don't have Quicksilver, so we have to use this. And we need salts. We need a binder. And we need one of those. This might end up being. Well, I don't have the thing here. The positive and negative value. The pink and the black one, the opposites, whatever that one's called. Where I won't be able to reach everything as is. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Again, with that one that had the 4 thing here, the extra one was here, so I could reach 3 of them, but these 3 I can't reach. So the piston has to be able to move. That was what I'm saying. That's unfortunate. Oh, I suppose I need these 3, don't I? I mean, if I'm going to be using a piston, that's how I'm going to do it. Might as well stick it there. Am I sure I can't get... No, because there's no way. What if I have a 3? A 4 would be the same as a piston. I'm talking about the tracks here. And I can't bind them before. Like I said, they have to be separate. We tested that on the other one, so... Okay. I think how I'm going to start or try to do this. Should I make these 4 little members first? Just stick them somewhere? Like I can stick one here, I can stick one here. I can stick a couple out here and then start assembling. In fact, I could stick one right here as well. Or would it be better to assemble as needed? Of course, that means that the molecule is going to be flipped around a ton if I do it that way. Well, let's just... I guess we'll start with the pairs. Let's see what that does first. And then just stick them someplace, make this thing, and then assemble it at the end. I'm going to go with that approach. It may or may not be the best approach, but we're going to go with it. So, okay, if I did this right, it should be here. I didn't extend. I need to extend. W. Okay, there's that one. I guess we'll just do the same with one of the blue ones right now. So we're back at the start, so we're gonna grab, rotate right, 1, 2, go positive. So it's facing here, and I'm just gonna drop it off. So that's now one of each. We're gonna restart and do it all again. Alright, so that should have one piece here then. I guess I'll just... I have one here, I have one here. How about we just go back, rotate left, extend and drop it. So that one's right here then, I think. And then we'll restart, make the last piece. Except for this last one, we're gonna leave it on there because we're gonna start connecting with that, I think. So... so grab right, 1, 2, go positive, drop it off, restart, grab, go, oh wait, we need to go left first, then grab, left. Okay, so both of these, both of the white ones are linked left. So we got salt white, so in order to link it correctly, I need to move it to the left so that now it's salt white, or is that air? Air. Salt air. Okay, so that should be there. R. Okay. Now all four of the tails should be created. Now, let's see, I'm here, right? So I need to go negative to get to the start. Go negative, get to the start, rotate twice, extend twice, I guess. Grab, retract twice, drop, extend, grab, retract, drop. So that should now create this thing here. Retract one more time, go positive, grab it, rotate left. So now that should be a 3-linked thing here. So if I rotate it here, is that going to hit that? I don't think so. Because there's one here, one here, one here, right? So if let's see, if I rotate it left and then if I tweak it, it goes from here to here. And if I do it one more time, 2 more times, I have to get it like this, don't I? So I'm here, so it's 1, 2, 3 actually, to the right. And now get it facing here, so that I can get the blue, the next one here. Wait. If it's this way, the next one's going to be up on top. So then after that, I actually need to rotate the whole thing. So it's here. And now I need to grab the next thing. Should be up in here somewhere. I just don't remember where it is. So let's check what I got and then we'll continue on. Oh, I dropped that there, huh? So instead of dropping it there, let's go one more left and we're gonna drop it up here. Because if it is where it was, then I can't do this flipping rotation stuff. There. And now it's out of the way. Okay. 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 So do I want to go for this one or do I want to go for this one? This one's kind of close and in the way, I think. So if I let go... Oh, I moved it. Why did I move it? If I let go, rotate, extend. The blue is right here, right? So retract. Oh, no, don't retract, because that's gonna attach it. I need to rotate it first. So retract to do, rotate once or twice? How is that facing again? I don't remember. Okay, so I need to... And then pull it in, rotate it twice more, and then flip it over. Okay. So pull it in, rotate it twice more, and then pull it in. So now the molecule we have at this point, we have it sitting like this. We have the lower half. How do we... Okay, so the black is here now. I need to get this outer one first. Wait a minute. Oh. I think the piston's gonna have to be here trying to manipulate it. So what did I say? It's like this right now. So if I rotate it and it's like this. And then if I pivot it, I can get, okay, so if I rotate it, wait, it's right here now, right? And if I just grab it, where am I grabbing it right now? I grab it right here. So if I rotate it right, it'll now be facing here like this. And then if I pivot it left, it'll be facing... I need to pivot left around that thing though. So here, let's go left, grab, and then we need to pivot it. So it's like this. We need to pivot it left and let go. And then we're gonna go up and grab this and attach the green thing. Where are we? Are we here? So we need to go 1, 2. Well, first we need to go negative, obviously, and then 1, 2, and extend. Grab that, rotate, and then come back in. Too many rotations. So at this point, if I pivot it 1, 2, and then go positive, that should be lined up then. So pivot it 1, 2, go positive, and now we have these 3 sides. Because right now those are connected, right? That's what I just connected. So if I grab the black and come around... No, wait. So again, I just did this. How do we get that last one in there? Oh, there we go. I think I see it. So if it's here, then how do I get there? It's just tweak it left, right? And then it's just go. Well, I gotta make sure I have the blue at that point. I think I got it. If I can get the black here, okay. All right, so let's get that first, and then basically we gotta flip the molecule. I mean, that's essentially what I'm gonna bring it. Okay. And I can't just grab it and rotate it back? Why? So maybe I'm making it too complicated or overcomplicated here. Yeah, I think I am. So basically I'm just gonna let go, grab this thing, bring it in, get it over here, grab this thing, rotate it, stick it in place and drop it. I think I'm done at that point. So we need to let go. 1, 2, 3. Extendo arm, grab. It's facing here, so pull it in. Pivot it left so it follows me on the track. Go 1 twice around the track. Basically drop it at that point, and then go back 1, 2 to grab black again. We're gonna pivot it right so it should be around me. Let go. Go back. It's blue, white, and I need the white. How's it facing? It's facing like this. So I need to actually only go back 1, grab it here. No, because that's gonna, if I grab it here and flip it, that's gonna turn that to salt. So I don't want to do that. So I want to grab it here. I don't want to do that. So first I need, if I just go here, it's gonna connect it. That's gonna be bad. So I need to flip it up. Then do this. Flip it again. Flip it up. Boom. Do that again. It's facing like this, right? And then I'm holding onto it by the blue part here. Do I just extend twice and drop it there? Wait, no, I'm facing the wrong way. I have to so let's connect it, and I need to drop it, go right, grab the black part, extend twice, and reset. Oh wait, that is facing the right way already. Huh. Then I just need to go left and then basically let go. Huh. I had that backwards in my head. I thought the blue was on the inside, but... yeah, done. Cool. I guess if I wanted to be a little bit more efficient, I could always stick this blue one up there. And then, you know, grab the green part here so I wouldn't have to do this move it, drop it off, move it type stuff, but... Almost 1,000 cycles that one took. Jesus. On the plus side, it's on the smallest, or it's on par for smallest area. Look at this cycles. And this is what I mean. So with the cycles being on such a wide range like that, what is that? Each one of these is a potential 50. So you could get this in 50 or less cycles. 100, 150, 200. I mean, I'm 900-ish, somewhere in there. But I think that's the lowest cost. I think the only possible way to maybe make it is to have... I don't know. Wait, I guess if I'm already using a thing there, could I use an extra? Because the piston arm means that, you know, the cost difference between a piston arm and the regular rotating arm is 20, which means that's 4 pieces of track equivalent. So if I could do this with 5 pieces of track or less total, then you could technically reduce the cost some more. I will have to look at that some other day, but for now, that's good for this level. That worked surprisingly well. I imagine you could sell the solvent if you had a mind to go into the business. Maybe we should. We've already had a good joke about becoming clothiers. How lovely, though. I'd go to you for all my couture. All we need is that mannequin and we can open up shop right here. Yes, what a great location. This sort of thing is amusing to speak of in jest, but sometimes I do wish I could lead a simple life. Perhaps one day you can. Oh, I rather doubt it. Sword alloy. Finally, something a modern alchemist does. You really think Taros would notice the quality of your sword? You should see the one our alchemist made for my brother. It's practically limp. Really, I'd have thought House Soraya would do better. A surprising number of our treasures are holdovers from our earlier days when we only pretended to be an important house. Now that you truly are one, though, you deserve better. So we don't have the Quicksilver thing, so we just gotta do 2 reagents, and I don't know why you need 2 full things like that, but... The big difference between this one and the other ones, these, is that whole Quicksilver thing. So I could make a bond, throw it on there, and change it with the Quicksilver, and then continue on like that. But I can't do that with this one. So basically, you have to make the whole thing, or make every single piece. And then attach it as needed. So 2 lead will go into that. Although you could, interesting. I wonder if you can take, because the omega symbol, whatever that is, you could do the lead twice to get one of those, the lead twice again to get one of those, and then you have to take 2 of those back into this thing in order to get the omega. Oh boy. This is gonna be a shit ton of cycles here. Now, if you're trying for efficiency, or not efficiency, but cycles, you just get 2 of these things and stack them up like this, with essentially 2 pieces of lead, and then you just have blum, 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 and then 1 in the middle, and then, actually, there you go, a 3rd one. So it'd go blamp, blamp, and then that's where you get your omega. And then you do another one like this just for... I don't know, something like that. Or I don't know why I'm thinking about those solutions. That's not what we're doing here. We're doing lowest cost. So, okay. I'm gonna go straight to the piston and the track because, yeah. Actually, I don't need the track there. I can use the track here. Because this one will be able to reach here, and then I can also reach that. This is gonna be interesting. I'm not sure. I guess first let's just try something. Let's get an omega going. Okay. If I am doing this thing, and if I put an omega, or the male symbol here, and then I tweak it, I get one of the other symbols here, and then I rotate it back, go out here, rotate that, that would give me the double bond. And then essentially I would do the same for the bottom half. So I think I have an idea of what I want to do. Oh wait, that's not even the omega I just made. Shit. Well, okay, go positive. Wait, what? Go back to beginning. Rotate, extend, grab. So that's, I'm actually going to go up. That's right, because I need to make a ton of these things. So it's going to go out and it's going to drop the thing right here. So we're going to do that whole sequence again. Well, here, we gotta reset first. We're gonna do that whole sequence again. This time we have it here. We're not. We are going to retract. We're gonna go positive. Rotate it left. Extend it. Drop it. We're gonna need to retract, go negative, rotate right, extend twice, grab, retract twice, let go. So that should be the omega. This is gonna be a really long cycle here. Oh boy. Retract twice, let go, extend, grab the omega, retract, rotate right, positive, rotate right, extend, drop. That is one omega right here. So let's do it again. Shit. Okay. I'm gonna need a second just to copy paste this. And that should be two omegas linked right here. I think before I let go, I'm going to rotate it right, or pivot it right. So that it's facing this way. And then I'll bring this one in, just extend out here like that. And then we'll have to pivot it back, and then that'll be the double bond for that one. Grab another one, do it again. Yeah, and then send it forward. Okay, so let's check this to make sure that we have the double omega here. Oh, you didn't grab it there. God damn it. And basically we just got to make two more of those kappa symbols. So we'll just start wherever the start was. This was the start. And that's where I dropped it off right there, I think. Oh, sorry, I had to drop it here. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to grab it. I'm going to, do I want to retract with it? Sure, why not? We're gonna rotate right, go positive, and we're gonna drop it right there. Now, what we need to do, actually, at the very end here, after we drop that, we should we rotate it this way first? So where was that last piece right here? This one, and then return, this is where we're making the thing, so So that's going to drop it in place here. Then we let go. But instead of letting go, let's rotate it or pivot it. And then... but pivoting it here, when we grab this thing, right now we're here. So instead of retracting, let's just rotate it right, extend, rotate it right again, and then drop it. So now the kappa, the first symbol is here. Gonna let go, retract, grab this guy, pivot it left, let go, because now the things are both there. Extend, we're gonna grab this one, pivot it left, pivot it right twice, and that should have it facing up. Let go and return, we're basically gonna do the whole thing again. Right? Let go, return, and we're doing this whole thing again. Except... extend, grab it. So this is gonna make that. Except we don't want to. We want to pull it in, get it on the bottom side first. So we're gonna retract it. Rotate 1, 2, 3. So it's here. Wait, did I rotate it up? Rotate it left. Rotate it right, rotate it right. Yeah, so it's here. Oh, then I will just jump it in place then. I mean, I'll still pull it in, rotate it right, but then I only need to go positive. And that's not connected, so I'll let go, extend, grab it. We're gonna pivot it left, let go, retract, grab it, pivot it left, pivot it right, and extend, and let go and return. I believe that is one full cycle. And then from there, it's just a matter of repeating it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Over and over again until it pushes it as long as it needs to go. This is going to be a long solution. So far, so good. Oh no, it's gonna make 2 omegas right away, isn't it? Huh. How do I do with that? Because once it repeats, it's gonna make 2 right away. Well, I could wait to let's see, if I don't extend it, then when that thing goes there, it will extend it, right? Because here, watch. If I reset it... Oh, wait, no, that's not... I have to extend it there. Basically, what I'm gonna have to do is... start with one of these... Make that, extend it, I think is what I have to do. So I have to change up the order. I can still save the beginning part, but just the repeats is not going to work. So now if I'm thinking ahead, and I'm thinking cycles, at this point, this is linking to the next omega. Now, do I want to push it now, or do I want to... start rotating and adding some stuff? I think I want to start rotating and adding some stuff. So first things first, now that it's connected here, we're going to rotate it. We're going to pivot it right, and then we're going to start over and grab the thing and go here. Let go, extend, pivot it left, but that's not going to do anything. Pivot it right, which will put it back to where it was. And then we're going to go back here and we're going to pivot it up because there's nothing to grab onto, so we're going to have to do that. Okay, so we're going to pivot it right, so it's going to point the whole molecule down. Let go, restart. Okay, there we go. That's what I need. So with that here, what I want to do is I want to retract it, rotate right, go positive. Okay, so that is now connecting that there, and this is pivoting right, so it's pivoted up or pivoted down. So then let go, extend, we're going to pivot it left, let go, retract, grab. This is hard to visualize 2 cycles down the road here. Okay, so again, we dropped it here. We're gonna grab this, we're gonna pivot it left, which will link it with that one, let go, retract, grab this one, pivot it left, pivot it right, pivot it right twice, and then we're gonna grab one and stick it on top. No, wait. Shit. Pivot it right, let go. Extend. Grab. What did I pivot it originally? So I'll pivot it left then. Let go, retract, start over. Okay. So that would theoretically link the next one. Okay, so this is the next one and the previous one. So now we're gonna link it here. And what we need to do is we need to let go, we need to extend, grab, pivot right, let go, retract, grab, pivot right, pivot left, extend, drop, and let go. And I think that's it. Okay, it's not. Oh, okay. So I was thinking about it, and I think I need to make it backwards from when I just made it. So I made it so that I'm focusing on the piece here, but I think I need to focus on the piece here at the very end, then bump it out. Kind of like how I did here. But all the manipulation I need to do is on this one. So we're going to link it here and here. So let's start over again. Like I said, the first cycle's not really going to look, or it's not going to look correct, but it's meant to set up previous ones, or subsequent cycles is what I mean to say. Why did you rotate? Just go plus. Here's a moment of truth. Oh, okay, so I can't just do that. I'm gonna have to let go, retract, grab that one, and then there we go. Okay, That's right, there's nothing there to grab, but so I'll have to come back, grab this one, push it out. Alright, that's first cycle. Second cycle. Moment of truth. Think we have a winner. One more cycle here, and then I'm going to get rid of that arm because it's just going to be in the way. Here we go. This is going to be a long fucking solution. I mean, we're only on product 1. We're 500 cycles. This is going to be like a 3,000 cycle. 600 cycles for 2 products. So multiply that by 3. That's 1,800 cycles for this solution. Jesus Christ. And most of it is just making those stupid products. It's not a whole lot of manipulation. I would say over half is just making the product. Actually, probably more than that. There we go. The cost ranges from my 80 up to over 600. Holy shit. Now cycles. Yeah. Oh, it turns out it was only 1,500 cycles. Huh. Alright, well, anyways. Area also on the very, very high side because we're whipping that giant frickin' molecule all the way around, but cool. That was a brain buster. It's a shame I never got to do this for House Fantastic, and I dare say I would have been very good at it. If everything had gone the way Armand wished it, you'd be making a sword for Clara anyway. That's true, I hadn't thought of that. It's a strange thing to consider. We'd know each other under very different circumstances. I might have assumed you were just another cosseted heir? What? Cosseted? That's a insult, I know. And I would have thought you just another smug, self-important alchemist. Not that you're very far off on that account. Jeez. Are you truly comfortable with this article? Comfortable? I'll rather enjoy deceiving Taros. I just need to think of what to write. The language of love doesn't come naturally to me. Me either. Those types of letters are the sort of thing I've only read about in old tales of romance. Well, how do the letters read in those tales? It's all very overwrought and florid. Perhaps I can't bear not being with you. I'll die if I cannot have you. Every breath I take is a sigh of wistful despair. This is all very good, yes. I'll have to note these down. Invisible ink. Oh, yep, here we go. Whatever the hell those are called. Animismus. Vitae and Mors. Alright, so we're going to need that. We're going to need salt. We're going to need a binder. There's no way I can do that with that. I need a piston and this. Unless you know of another solution to allow me to do this without... That's what I need for all of them, right? Or can I... I think I prefer doing it this way. Okay. 1 reagent is all I need. So we gotta make 1 of each molecule. Interesting. They're both shaped the same way, which is surprising. Although I guess you could argue they're not. I guess they are opposite, aren't they? We just had them all the same way. But I think whatever the final solution is, it's going to be something like this. So they are going to be... I'm going to make them the same way. Not that I plan to have them there. Okay, we're gonna set this up around the salt because I think that's gonna be probably the biggest pain in the butt. Do we want to make the 3 first and then add a salt on the end of it? Because they're essentially built the same. Alright, so the salt is there. So if I were to do the vitae for, like, put the salt, make the vitae, stick the vitae here, grab that, put that there, rotate this around, grab another one, put it there so we have the 3 already. And then as long as I'm grabbing onto this, just rotate it. Make that a salt, and then I'm done, right? Although... Seems very convoluted to do it that way, but grab this, boom, boom. I could do that. Just trying to think of an easy way for salt. I mean, because I'm gonna need 2. I'm gonna have to make 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have to make 4 salt, and I'm gonna have to grab 4 of these. Trying to think of an easy way to do this. I mean, I've basically got the solution now. I'm just trying to optimize it a tiny bit here. Because I could just do this and do a ton of waggling, but I don't really want to do the waggling. If I do this, I guess I could build it like that and then just make it whip around and rotate. God. We are trying to get lowest area too. And I have a feeling it's going to be that, rotate around, and then that one's just going to be 1 more. Well, that basic... Wait a minute. So I could just do this. Because the last thing I'm going to do is make a salt here. I could let go here, and go blam, blam. Whichever one I need. So that's... Okay, that's a good finish. Where's the best way to put... Where's the best place to put the salt? Preferably a place where I'm not whipping it around. Is there anything here? I guess I could do that. And so it's grab. I guess I could get around that too by doing this. I think I'm going to use up that one. Okay. All right. I think I got my plan now. So we're going to grab this. We're going to rotate right twice. We need to extend 1, 2. Again, the only reason I'm doing this is trying to keep the area down. I could also just do this. Saves a cycle. And I actually only need to go all at once. Blop, blop. Because I'm already using this, and this one's always going to get used. So, yeah. Okay, grab this, go out, come back in. Rotate. Actually, let's do this. I like this better. Alright. A, come back. Drop it. Grab. Rotate right. Retract. I guess I'm gonna have to go the long way now. Actually, no, I don't, because I can just go negative. Rotate left. Rotate left again. Actually, I don't even have to do that, do I? So if I grab this and rotate, that consumes... Oh, that consumes all 3 of them. Oh, jeez. Instead of doing that, let's do positive. I'm getting all fancy here. And then I'll retract. Rotate left. Drop it. Return. We're going to grab, extend, rotate left, let go, retract, grab. Where did I want to drop it? Do I want to drop it here? Wait, what? What did I just do? No, I don't want that. Blam, blam. Okay. I need to let go and rotate about this one. So R, D, F. And then we're going to rotate 3 times. And then we're going to reset, grab another one. And so that should be the line of 3. I should be able to just rotate. F, extend, D, retract, D, and that is this. Now I need to let go, rotate right, grab, and extend. Because that's the vitae, and then we'll let go and restart. So that should be one full molecule. Okay, that is one full molecule, and then let's restart. And actually, I don't want to restart. I will let go though. And then I need to retract. I need to go, because that's here. Let go. Go on the minus. 1, 2 rotations. Extend. Grab this. Back. 1, 2, 3. Drop and release. Okay, now that's just going to be a repeat of everything we just did. So let me get to that part again. Okay, what was that? We let go. We release 3 times. Okay, so from this point on. Alright, then it's just rotate right, grab, extend twice, reset, and done. That should be it. There we go. Last one. All right. This is quite a stratagem. For someone like me, there's no choice but to pursue my ends this way. You aren't afraid of the danger? Belonging to a house family is dangerous enough. It's those who feel their position is secure who don't see things clearly. In world weariness, you are well beyond your years. I do appreciate your concern, Concordia, but I know full well what I am doing. Purified gold, I feel compelled to note that you're turning lead into gold again. You noticed? Yes, it seems the world is determined to taunt me. You're an alchemist after all, so I've been informed. Is this a matter of some sensitivity to him? Something about how he doesn't like being typecast, I believe. Lead into gold may as well be my parlor trick. At least this time you're doing in the service of your own ends. Gold! And what are we doing with it? Oh. 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 Well, yeah. Well, there's no sense getting more than one, I guess. Like I said, the only way I can think that to improve this particular approach would be to maybe have 3 extra tracks. So you could go something like this instead of piston arm, and that might be a viable solution. essentially you'd have to grab the products here and oh, what is it, like 4 factors into getting gold? Yeah, let's try that. Let's try doing it with just the track, because again, this is now 5 less than this. 25 less? What? Oh, here we go. I meant that. Okay, so it's 65 versus 70, so it's an extra 5 less. But this is what you need in order to reach that, right? Okay. So first things first, we're gonna do that. We need to grab this. We need to stash this somewhere. Gotta keep this one open. And actually, well, no, we don't need to keep it open because this inner part is gonna be open as we need it, so. Anyways, so how many steps does it take to get to gold? Is it 4 times? And so, is it 4 times? Because I think there's one more after the Omega, so, well, here, I guess let's just get started. Grab it. Now, where do I want to put this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I need 8? 8 kappas? That would be the smart thing to do. So let's drop it here, I guess. So let's go. Did I grab it? I did grab it. So let's rotate it left. So it's here. Wait, no, it's here, right? Well, if it's there, then I'll. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I should be able to just go and then start over and do it again, right? I'm not even going to bother with the next product until I get all the kappas done. Or should I? Should I? Nah, let's just do all the kappas first. And, you know, as far as improving the area in this, basically it's going to be, you're going to do 2 kappa at a time for the next one, drop it somewhere, do another 2 kappa, and then upgrade it right away, so you're not doing 8 spots just for this intermediary step. But I'm going to do it as a proof of concept more than anything. Make sure I can do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop it there, and that should give us our next one here. Where do I want to put it though? Let's see, we're facing this way. 1, 2, 3, and a left. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to grab it, and I guess we'll just dump it right here. Might as well. Okay. I guess we'll just go negative, rotate it twice, and drop it. You know, I just realized this track is not necessary. I could move this anywhere, really. Well, maybe not there, but pull this back and do something like that. Shit. Well, won't be any fun otherwise, huh? Alright, let's scrap it and try with 4, because I know I can do it with 4. God damn it. Oh. I stored that up there, didn't I? Okay, where did I store that first time? Because I don't need to store it here. I want to store it here, and I want to store the other one right here. That's not gold. Oh, motherfucker. I had to do it all again? Gold must be the next one. Okay. Grab. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Jesus Christ. Alright, I guess I need this again. God. So many fucking steps to get to gold. And this thing is not helpful because I need to be able to drop. And if I tell it to where I want it to drop, then it's going to do all that and try to drop it in the same place again. Which would be fine if you have another arm coming in and grabbing it out of the way or something, but I can't use that. Okay. First 3, up to 3 pluses, as last time. Is there a way to copy the whole thing? Hotkey 1. Shows the atoms present when you last stopped the transmutation engine. Oh, that's cool. That would have been nice to know. Show diagram. Hey, look at that. Silver. Oh, lead. Tin. Tin is that one. Iron is the omega. Copper. Silver. Gold. Why didn't I read that a long time ago? I don't know. Okay. So we got lead. We're somehow turning lead into tin, which is a much lighter atom. And then it's going back to a heavy atom of iron, a lighter atom of copper, heavy silver, heavy. I don't know. You guys ever look at a periodic table? Anyway, what was I doing? So we are copying, is what I was planning to do. All of whatever I just fucking did. All right, up to the pluses. Okay, rotate, and that should be it. Oh wait, hang on. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay, that should be it. Let's check. So I went AFK, it's still going, and products say 1 of 6, so must have worked. And an area of 12, which should be pretty good, I think. Now, again, with this, I'm gonna have to go back at some point and redo the first time we encountered this little gizmo, the one, you know, the whatever it's called, promoter, what the hell it's called. I don't know. This thing that we're using when I used it with the piston, because again, you can save what, 10 by using 4 tracks. Actually, I think with the piston I even had to use 2 tracks, so it's a net savings of what, 20, 10? Yeah, it's 10. Net savings of 10. There we go. I saw it that time. This one's going to have a very high cycle count. God damn it. Will it hit 3,000 cycles? Nah. We're almost done. Pretty damn close though. Holy shit. 2876 cycles. Jesus Christ. And then look at these costs too. So this histogram is completely useless because this whole thing is within a cost of 100. Each one of the ticks is 100. Look at that, 2,900. Fuck. The area, though, that's pretty good. 10, 20, 25. Actually, this is 12 and a half histogram. Every 12 and a half. So I'm pretty sure that's the lowest area. And lowest cost, because I don't think I could do any better than that. Wow, that was an ordeal. This is altogether a greater quantity of gold than I've seen in my life. Yeah, basically you'd have to let it run overnight to get any amount of gold. We need to set aside some for Nils' payment. The rest we'll use for Claire's outfit. You're going to use the gold to adorn me? Please don't suggest I don plated armor or something like that. No, I have a much better idea. You'll be the talk of the city. You'll be the talk of the city for a generation. You say that as though there won't be anything else unusual about this ball. Right, sometimes I forget about the rest of our plan. Alchemical jewel. Let me know how you'd like the jewel of your tiara to look. Terrell's Koban isn't one for subtlety. He needs to be dazzled by everything he sees. If my sword indicates nobility, the jewel should imply obscene wealth. But it would be a shame to make some overwrought bauble just for his benefit. Why not have something you truly want to wear? Maybe. I don't want to tempt myself to imagine this as anything but a plot with a specific aim, a specific target. But perhaps Taros' interest will grow all the more if you present yourself in a way that suits you. Oh, that's a frightening proposition. What do you... Holy shit! Wow. How the fuck? I mean, okay. Blah. Duh. But how the fuck do I do it with these? At least they give me gold, and it's really just a bunch of manipulation is all it is. Can I do it with these two? Make the inner ring first. Because the inner ring, I think we made something similar to that before, and it's really just... or how did I make that? I made it like this. So I made it something like this when I, do one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, and then I flip it, rotate, and grab the next one into place. That worked like that. And then to get the salt, I just go around the other way. The gold here. I'm not sure which one would be more beneficial, having it here or having it here. I think having it here because I'm going to be making a ton of salt. So let's start with this. How did I do? Because it's very similar to one of the previous solutions. There's a lot of back and forth if I have to do it that way. I think I'd rather do it here. Drop the gold here. Tack it on, rotate it, tack it on, rotate it, tack it on, rotate it, tack it on, rotate it. Actually, with that salt there, I won't be able to go this way. I'll have to go the other way. So gold here, tack it on, rotate it, rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. And then how... If I can... I'm pretty sure if I can get this inner ring figured out, the outer ring shouldn't be too bad. How did I do that last time? Do I want to grab it, rotate it up twice, get this over here, then flip it down, rotate it, and okay, yep, that's how I did it. Okay, I got it. So, I think I see it now. At least to get the inner ring done. Okay, here, let's check to make sure that I got what I have so far is what I think I have so far. And then we gotta worry about the manipulation here. Okay. And that's to get it out of the way so that I could bring it up. But as soon... Wait, I just saw something here. So I got a better idea. Let's reset, grab it, minus, and then do this. It's going to give a different link, but that's fine, I think, because then I can... Because I need to get that link anyways. Whereas before you didn't want to get these outer links You only want to get the inner snowflakes, so I think for me that'll be fine here. So I'm going to rotate it, let go, grab another one, boom. And then if I pivot it, it'll automatically have that thing. If I pivot it back up, and then we can finish the ring, just like that. Okay, cool. So what did I say I need to do? I need to pivot it right. I need to do that, what, 5 times? And that should mean that the inner ring is done. And then it's just the challenge of getting the salt. Oops, where am I on that? Oh, you only need to pivot it once. I see. That's my bad. Pivot it, and then it's just the stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, how do we get the salt on that? Rotate it up. Drag a salt there. Do that, flip it over. And just cycle it like that. I guess we could do that. Last one might be a little tricky, but this is gonna be a giant fucking area. Okay, so this one. What's the control for that? 1, 1. Okay. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab it here, flip it up, grab a salt, come back with it, flip it up, and attach it here. And then I need to grab it here, yank it, rotate it, grab it, yank it, rotate it. No, I would leave it there because it'd be in this correct spot for the next one, and then it's just a cycling that over. I don't know where I left off though with the arm. Yeah, this is actually a really cool shape. Oh, stop. Okay. I left here. So I'm going to let go, go here, grab it, flip it up. Let go, go negative, grab it, and flip it. Then we're going to restart. So we're going to go back to here. Going to grab it, we're going to go negative. I can't go this way, it'll be the wrong way. So I'm going to go negative, bring it up, go positive, and then drop it into place. Now it's a matter of, so this is here, I need to get this link now. So I gotta go 1, 2, and then, so I gotta pivot it, 1, 2, go negative, let go, go positive, because now the other green should be here, grab it, go negative, I did not grab it, grab it, go negative, let go and restart, because I think then it's just repeating the cycle. So that's the first one. God damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's see what that looks like first. Oh no, okay, I got it. Where am I in the cycle here? Okay. So that's not going to work the way it is, but I did see something really interesting. Okay. So this is the first full cycle. Okay, so I do need to grab salt, but I'm not going to swing it into place. I'm gonna drop it where it is. And then I need to grab this. So I'm facing here. I need to go boom, boom. I need to grab this part and rotate it about me. That'll now free up this one. Then I'm going to let go. Go right. Grab salt. Now the salt will be in the right spot. And then I need to pivot it 1, 2. Go negative. How did I finish that? Pivot it 1, 2 negative. Because it's going to be just this again. And then from there, this is just, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. And then it picks up as soon as this thing finishes, so I gotta keep an eye on it. Okay, here we go. Salt. Okay, we're gonna make another salt, and we're gonna set it there. Rotate. Add there. There. I think we got something here. So far, so good. Not worried about this. I'm worried about the last one here. Is there a reason why you couldn't do it again? So let's just do a 5th one, or a 6th one. And then I'm going to set something way out here. So as far as area goes, where do I want to put it? I mean, I could just rotate it. Where's the end? That's the end. Because I have... hold on. Let's see what the ending was. Yeah. So I should be able to just grab it and rotate it, right? Grab, pivot right, and I'm done. It was an artifact from the previous command, or from the the last 4 cycles. So did not grab it at the right spot. All right, now that's it. There we go, and we'll let it finish. There we go. Yeah, I would say it's a pretty fair guess that I have the lowest cost there. And so few people have done it too. It's great. It feels awesome. Okay. If it were up to me, I would dispense entirely with this vain and empty grandeur. That's a bit rash, don't you think? These rituals do hold important meanings. Perhaps they did once, but they've gotten lost over time. All the more reason to preserve it before it's lost forever. But it's all posturing, empty symbols. How many of us carry swords and can't even use them? Well, at least the jewel looks lovely on you. Thanks, Concordia. Did she not have the jewel before? Oh, I see. There we go. Her picture did change. Cool. Golden thread. Just supply me with the thread. I'll take care of the rest of it. You sure? From thread to complete dress? I still know all the suppliers of Van Tassen raiment. They'll know what to do. This is amounting to quite the production. It's a shame the Van Tassens won't gain the benefit of this work. A ball gown made of pure gold entirely certainly would have fit well with their sense of style. Ah, Frederick, how I wish you could be there to see it. Oh, I had a feeling it'd be a continuous one. It's a thread, of course it is. Huh. That is an interesting continuous shape, for sure. Alright, where should I start? Should I start with this in the center? With the assumption that there's something on it, like there's a ton of salt here. In fact, I'm going to have to assume that it's like this, so it's going to be like this. So if I assume that there's a, I would grab this one. And if I rotate it, it would be here, and that would be okay still, right? There's one of those things here, facing outward, and then it's here, it's facing here, so that should be okay. Oh, Christ. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, let's grab. So again, I'm assuming that there's a red one here facing this way. So it's like this. That's where the next one is. So by doing so, I'm going to grab this and attach this onto there. And so I'm making the next piece. DD. So it's going to attach that here. And then I'm just going to continue rotating, restart, grab another one. Because now when I rotate one more time, now it's facing this direction, which is fine. The gold's out of the way. That's okay. Rotate twice, and now it's connected. The next one needs to be gold here, but I need to whip this around. So let's rotate it. 1, 2, 3. Wait. I need to have it. I need to have the salt here and the other one here. So I need to rotate it or pivot it twice. And then we're going to let go. 1, 2, 3 to grab a gold. And then back 2. So now we got gold, salt, salt, gold, and the rest of the chain is facing here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pivot it. So salt is here, and then we're going to rotate it. Right? Pivot, rotate. Oh, how do we get the salt there, though? Holy shit. Let me just show you my dilemma here. Okay. So that's half of it. The question is, I need to get the salt there, and if I'm going to be doing this, after this first one, there's no way I can do any real crossing. So I will need a track. I will need a track. I can't get around it. There. And now with the track, now I can get the salt and basically do exactly what I just did. So let's grab this. The unfortunate thing is that there's all this other crap. So 1, 2, 3 is going to drop the salt here. No, wait. There. 1, 2, drop the salt, boom, boom. It's gonna yank it back. We're gonna go back. 1, 2, 1, 2, positive. And it's gonna tweak it. And then we're gonna go and grab gold. And then we're gonna put salt there. Let go, grab salt. Go positive. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna be here. Well, we can just rotate again, I guess. And then rotate it or pivot it twice. Grab another salt. Do the exact same thing. Oops. Except for without the pivoting. 1, 2, 3. And actually, I just want to connect it here. Because what I want to do is let go. Because right now it's... Here, I'll show you. I need to get the gold back in the starting position that I was assuming. So right now the new gold is, or the old gold is here pointing that way, right? And now it's pointing this way, now it's pointing this way. And oh, you know what? Shit. That's not enough. Because this one is not going to be... I did not... Shit. Okay. So I can complete this quickly and I can get this continuing going. But basically, I'm going to be missing this bond right here, the way it is right now. So let me show that. See my problem here? I'll let it finish this cycle here. So this is not bonding here. Now a simple solution, if I really want to just call it good, I could just buy another one of those for 10 gold and just go with it. And then it'd be the same cost as a piston essentially. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Oh, so if that's not gonna work, where do we cut the cycle, I guess is the... Do we cut the cycle here? Get that, bonded to that, and then add that, and start the cycle like that? Alright, let's try that. We're gonna cut the cycle in this little X here, and somehow bond it to the next cycle. So if I'm assuming that there's gonna be an X here... Alright, wait, how do I want to end the X? Let's see, if I end the X like this, if I rotate it, it's like this. I can attach that onto it right away, rotate it back. Okay, I'm dropping a salt off here. Grabbing the X in the middle. So again, I'm picturing this right now. Because that's just the base X. I wish I could somehow overlay that. It's gonna look more like that. So, base X is here. I want to attach a salt right away. So after dropping off the salt, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna rotate right. So the X is here. Rotate right again. I could push the whole molecule. Oh, okay, yeah, I could push the whole molecule like that. Okay. This is gonna be really funky. F, And we're gonna drag it with us. Now this should, if I'm picturing this correctly, I should now have salt, salt, metal, salt, salt. Now you're not gonna see the metal because there's nothing there. Okay. There's nothing there. How the fuck do I transition this into what I need? What if I, instead of the X, what if I start here? What if I assume that the next thing is this? So my first action will be to grab this, bind it to the previous ones, and then add the salt to it and get it in the same position. Okay, how do I do that? It's gonna start with this one because that's the starting point. And what if I assume that I'm pointing it this way at the end, and there's a salt here. So if there's a salt there, I'm gonna grab 1, 2. I should go pause first. 1, 2. So that would link it to the salt, and then I'm going to continue rotating. Pivot, so it's pointing this way. Pivot again, and that would link the second salt of the previous chain. So that's the first link. Pivot, pivot, that's the second link. Okay, and now if I rotate right, I should be able to start adding salt onto that. The unfortunate thing is that this is not my starting position. Anyway, so I just went here, so let go, minus, grabbing salt, plus, rotate, rotate, so that is this salt that I just added. Rotate, rotate, rotate back. If I rotate back, that will free up this one so I can let go. I'm already here, so let's go rotate minus grab plus 1, 2, 3 to link it here. So now I've got these two suckers. Okay. So I've got salt, gold, salt. If I let go, if I grab... Wait, no. Yeah, that's what I did. Okay. So if I let go, I grab a salt, I drop it here, I rotate it, I add it, I pivot it back, grab a salt, pivot some more, and then I can get that weird shape that I was talking about before. I know this isn't making much sense because you're not seeing what I'm thinking, but anyway, so I ended up here. We're going to let go. And then we need to go back and grab another salt. Go back positive again. This time we're only going to go twice. We need to let go again. We need to go back and grab this thing. Rotate it, let go back. Grab the salt that I just dropped. Okay. And then this should link up like this half now. Now I'm going to take 1, 2 rotations, pivot it around, I'm going to let go, I'm going to go and grab a salt again, and rotate and drop it here, and then there's a thing here, so I'm going to drop it, rotate right, grab the thing, rotate right again, let go, Rotate left, grab, rotate right. And that should be this part of the X. Now, where did I start? How did I start? I grabbed this, I went here. I went 1, 2, 3. I pivoted it right? What? Oh, that's right, because it's going to grab onto that. And then I pivoted it right. Alright. So how was I thinking I was going to go in there? Oh, I was thinking, okay, that's right. I was thinking it's pointing up that way. I needed to point up this way. And now I just made it point this way. So now I need to rotate this whole thing. 1, 2, oh wait, it's pointed this way. 1, 2. This stuff is pointing here. If I rotate it, it's pointing here. If I rotate again, it's pointing here. Okay, so 2 rotations, and I think that's it. Let's see. Step by step. Why did you grab that one? Minus rotate. Whoops. I did not go far enough. Okay. And then it's a matter of finding out where a good spot it is. A good spot is to end it. Probably there. So I'll just move it over 1. Alright, moment of truth. There we go. If we can complete this cycle without running into shit. There's too many rotations in there somewhere. Was there 3 rotations in there? 2. Okay, well let's watch that again. Because right now it was adding a salt in this part right here, not in whatever side that was, so that's not good. I mean, the later part seems to be fine. Okay, here we go. Yep. 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 Ah, so there needs to be a right here, right there, right before that, there needs to be a flip that. Okay. There we go. Okay, correct. So I could actually, I'm gonna end it here because I think it'll be 1 sooner, or 1 like half cycle sooner. Because after this it goes flip. Oh wait, what? Oh, never mind. All right, I'm wrong. Gotta go there. And we'll let it run. There we go. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest cost. Okay. And of course, areas in the top 1% town because it's whipping that thing around. But anyway. See the thread here? As thin as smooth as silk. And you plan to make the entire dress out of this? Quite the bold sartorial statement. That's the plan, to have everyone's eyes on you. A nerve-wracking thought. At the same time, I'm practically busting with anticipation for it. A strange admixture of emotions, I'll admit. You're stronger than you know, Clara. You'll do wonderfully, I'm sure of it. Concordia, thank you. The plot. Niles, is that you? Sorry to interrupt your alchemical intrigues, but I came back to let you know House Colvan is stepping up patrols through the border zones. They may have realized there was some escapes. Took them long enough. Thank you for the warning. I have a few more things to do, but we should be out of here just as soon as I'm finished. Don't hesitate, they're clearly looking for someone. Clara, this is Niles, and you could say he's a bit of an unsavory character. No, I know. Wait, you know Niles? Know him. I employ him. Only on a part-time basis. Huh. I always wondered how it was that you found us so easily. I'm almost offended you didn't realize it sooner. Your machinations are at a level far beyond ours, I'm afraid. And here I thought I'd found the only trustworthy thief in the city. Lady Soraya, I advise returning home now before there's any chance of being seen here. That's likely for the best. I agree. There's still the matter of lipstick. Once you've made it, Niles can bring it to me on the night of the ball itself. Very well. One more thing, Clara. There will be chaos. I know, and I don't fear it. And that is it for Chapter 4. In the next episode, we'll do Chapter 5. And then I assume there's some sort of epilogue, but it seems like Chapter 5 will be the last chapter in the game, I guess. And then from there, there's, workshops and challenges and that sort of thing if you want to do. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.